All right, real quick, future fun. Real quick side note. I didn't really mention this, but really one of the main messages I wanted to deliver in this video is like, I'm not going to go into too much detail just so you can see in the rest of the video what I'm talking about, but realistically, the only person you're hurting is yourself. So like, just stick with the video and you'll understand what I mean by that. But at times in this video, it's going to sound like I'm more focusing towards how it looks towards you guys, or like how things are going to turn out for you guys. But in my mind, I'm also thinking about how I'm going to perceive it and how entertaining I think it's going to be. So I failed to mention that. I just really quickly wanted to mention that as well, just so everybody wasn't like, oh, he's just doing this for the views or whatnot. It's genuinely not about the views. Like, I obviously care and I obviously look. It's something I can't break the habit of. I'm obviously going to look at views and stuff like that. But it's not why this video is such a struggle for me, and it's not why this concept is such a, like, this video's concept is such a struggle for me. You'll understand later on in the video once I get into what I'm talking about here, but just sit through it. I promise it'll be worth it, I hope. But hopefully you guys enjoy, and sending it to future fun so he can send it to present fun. Hey, what's going on? We're doing a little bit of a future Funtage bit here. It's nothing crazy like in the last video or whatever I did. You know, I mentioned the pointing at whichever side of the screen for the link card or whatever the hell. But I just quickly wanted to say that this video is going to contain a very wide amount of rambling. I'm going to try and edit it out as best as I can, but in a way, I feel like it's best portrayed in the way that I did it. So please stick with it till the very end, and at least try and take something away from this video, and hopefully it helps you, hopefully it helps me, hopefully it helps somebody, and yeah, I just hope you enjoy the video, but let's get into it. Alright, hey, what's going on everybody? FuntageryBM here, back with another video, and this is already my third take on this video, but it's something that I really want to get out, and I'm just trying to find any way possible to make it come out into words the way I want it to, and to make it convey a message as the way I want it to, because everybody knows I've struggled with this. You know, I've said it on my streams, like when I hit 200 followers, like I wish I could say thank you in a way that you can actually see that I'm thankful, but I'm just super bad at displaying my thanks, and everybody's like, no, we get it, it's fine. And I'm still sitting here like, oh my god, I'm such a terrible person, I don't know how to say thank you. I really don't know what the purpose of this video is, and I don't know what the point of this video is, but that's fine. That's actually kind of the point of this video. Now let me elaborate on that, and I'm gonna try again because, like I said, this is my third take, and I've been sitting here for an hour and maybe 2 hours at this point, just contemplating how to make this video and how to make it a meaningful conveying message to make you guys understand what I'm talking about. It's not even just about my content. It's not about content creation in general. It can be really relayed to anything, like any form of hobby that somebody may have. So that's kind of why I'm trying so hard to get this video out, because it's something that I keep on my shoulders at all freaking times, whether it's at work, whether it's in my gaming chair, whether it's just me walking down the street or driving around town. It's something I deal with all the time, and I just hoping that making this video will either A, help me, B, help somebody else break out of it, or C, both. And C would be the most ideal option, because I struggle with it all the time, and I'm just trying to break this habit, and that's really one of the main reasons I'm making this. But obviously I want to hopefully make a message for, you know, people that might be going through similar stuff, maybe not in content creation, but just other hobbies that they may have, so they can understand what I'm talking about and maybe feel like they're not alone in this situation. Now, I'm sure there's already plenty of videos that are kind of going over this kind of topic, but I'm going to do it in my own way, and my way is super weird, so just bear with. So I find myself often just sitting here and wondering what to do for videos, or what to do for streams, how to make my stuff better, how to make it more entertaining, how to make you guys more involved, how to do this, how to do that, whatever the case may be, right? And that limits me, because I'm a heavy overthinker, and I probably always will be for the rest of my life. And you know, it's something that I kind of just have to overcome. I've gotten better at it over the past couple of years. I've gotten a lot better at it, but it's still there. And what I want to try and say here is, at least in my personal experience for content creation, at least, I sit here and I'm trying to plan out a video because I want to make it more entertaining, and I want to make it more enjoyable to watch and consume that content. But then I feel like doing this kind of video where I just sit and talk without a point really is what I feel like I do best with, because I'm not thinking about it. I'm just sitting here looking at a camera and talking. And that is kind of why I enjoy live streaming so much more than making videos. And, you know, it's kind of changed now because I've branched off into the Twitch highlights, which I'm kind of slacking on right now, but that's because of this video, essentially. The topic of this video, I'll get into it. But I feel like I strive more when I just don't have a purpose or a point to this video, like to a video, because I can just sit here, ramble on, talk about whatever I want to talk about. Oh, look, a dog. That's cool. That's an adorable puppy. But it's true because, you know, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just talking. And that is what I enjoy most about streaming, is I can just sit and I can talk. And, you know, I have chat talking with me to help break any ice that I may be having. You know, sometimes I'm still awkward at the beginning of streams when nobody may be there. I'll just be sitting there awkwardly like, let's go play Valorant or something. But, you know, it's just something that I still have to work at. And I've been doing this for a while, but it's still new to me because I haven't really given it my all yet. And it's something that, because of this, I can't give it my all because I overthink everything. If I'm trying to make a purpose or a purpose-filled or a meaning-filled video, or if I have a plan for a video, or if I have a plan for a series, it just all goes out the window because I sit here and I'm like, oh, they're not gonna like this. They're not gonna watch this. They're not gonna want to watch this. What makes you think that they want to watch this? Or maybe in your case, maybe you're an artist and you have an idea of what you want to paint. It's something you've kind of stumbled across and it's super unique to you and it speaks volumes to you, but you don't know if it'll speak volumes to other people. So you just crumple up that paper and you throw away the sketch sheet and you just go on about your day. That is what it's like for me every single time I try to plan out a video, and I absolutely hate it. Because if I just stopped limiting myself, if I stopped thinking about other people, you know, this is going to sound hurtful and I don't mean it this way, but if I stop thinking about other people, and if I stop thinking about how people are going to see it and how they're going to judge me or how they're going to see me and how it may look, then I could probably be doing so much better on my channel. I could be doing so much more videos. I could be taking a lot more time editing. I could be doing this. I could be doing that. But instead, I sit here and I throw away that sketch paper because I don't think it's good enough. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Like, it's okay to think like, hey, you know, this is an okay idea, but how can I make it better or whatnot? And sometimes, you know, ideas aren't gonna work. It's fine. For it to be a constant thing where I come up with a video or I come up with a stream idea and I'm just like, okay, how do I make this so people actually want to watch it? And then I sit and I overthink and I overthink and I overthink, and then I'm like, okay, you know what? Never mind. People just aren't going to enjoy it and I don't know how to make it happen, so just toss that out. Yeah, it's draining. It's honestly super draining, and it just makes me forget about why I started doing this in the first place. And it's just simply to make videos and have fun. Initially, it was just to make videos with my friends and make just stupid content together. Like, you know, some of the shit we would do on Call of Duty, just record it and make stupid videos out of it because it's just what we were doing anyway, and I really enjoyed watching those kinds of videos when I was growing up. So I wanted to do that myself because it just inspired me, and I know that it helped me through some tough times, and I just wanted to do that for other people. But then I sit here and I'm like, okay, if I want to do that, I have to plan out these videos and I have to make it actually enjoyable for people to want to watch it and actually be entertained, to forget about their shitty days. And then I'm just sitting here and I'm like, oh, well, that's not gonna help. It's just another shitty video. Nobody's gonna want to watch this. And it's so toxic. Like, why do we do this to ourselves? I'm not talking about just me anymore. If this is speaking to you, it's just super toxic. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why do we limit ourselves? Why do we care about what other people think? It's okay to want people to perceive it well. It's okay for you to want it to do well. but don't let that be the basis of whether or not you do it, right? Like I said, I've had so many probably really good ideas that I thought would be really good, but I just couldn't make a plan for it. So I just tossed it away, and you know, now nobody's ever going to see it again, and I can't even remember what that video idea was. So it's gone, and I'll never get it back probably. It's just why. If I can say one thing right now, and you know, I can't say too much about it because I'm still sitting here wondering what to say and how to deliver this message and whatnot. But if I could say one thing, it's just simply stop giving a fuck what people think, and stop giving a fuck how it's gonna do and how it's gonna perform or how well it looks and all this and all that. Just do it, man. Just do it. Like, what's the hurt in it? You know, you got some internet haters. If you're in content creation, you may have some people be like, oh, it's an okay painting, whatever. But like, realistically, you're doing it because you love to do it. You're not doing it because, you know, you want, as much as, like, in my experience, as much as I want you guys to be entertained, I have to somewhat think about you guys, right? But at the same time, I can't just let that be the main denominator as to whether or not I make these kinds of videos or make any sort of video, because at the end of the day, it's just pointless, because I sit here and I'm thinking for hours and hours, and then I'm just overthinking, and I have this plan, and then it's all out the window by the end of the night, and then I just go to bed and I sit and pity myself because I just can't come up with good video ideas. Look, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm kind of rambling, but fuck, man, like, just go for it. Like, if there was one thing that I wish I could change about myself, it would be to just stop giving a shit what people think. Because, you know, I look at my YouTube channel. Let's switch over scenes real quick, and don't mind it, it's kind of set up for my stream stuff still. But if we look at some of this stuff, my popular uploads, for whatever god-awful reason, this video right here, learning how to wall run, is a Call of Duty Black Ops 3 campaign video that has over 38,000 views for whatever god-awful reason, I don't know, but this is what it sounded like back then. That was my name back then, Slippy McFlippy. Okay, so here we go. So that's what I used to sound like when I was making these videos, and as embarrassing as it is to look back on, I remember sitting there and thinking basically nothing. I would just, you know, although at the time, I thought about something, but it was mostly the fact that my voice was a little weird, and it was, you know, a time in Call of Duty where if you had a higher pitched voice, everybody talked shit about you, so I was self-conscious about it, so what of it? So I kind of like altered my voice into like a southern accent, which I don't really do anymore. Sometimes I'll do it as like a joke, but I used to alter my voice because I was self-conscious of the way I sounded, so I would change the way I sounded. But besides that, that video did freaking weirdly well and got so many views. And again, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War campaign video, 1.5 thousand views. I was just recording a Call of Duty campaign. I didn't give a shit. I was just playing the game because I love Call of Duty campaigns, and I just was enjoying it. So boom. And then I just started overthinking it, and I stopped doing that series because I overthought it, and I just limited myself. FuntageryBM Twitch highlights, super good idea. Wasn't even my idea. I've thought about it in the past, but I then get in my head and I'm like, oh, well, people have already seen this on Twitch, so they don't want to see it again. They can just go watch the VOD on Twitch, which, you know, that sounds stupid because it's a super long stream and you'd have to dig for those specific parts or whatnot. In my mind, I'm like, it's recycled content. You know, I've already made that content. Why re-upload it? And I want to make more unique videos. So then I'm sitting there like, oh no, those videos wouldn't do well. But Sarah told me to make these videos, and guess what? 254 views, and it did probably the best of any of my videos have in a super long time. Like my standard videos, not shorts. We're not talking about shorts. Shorts are a different breed, but you know, this is the best performing video that I will have for probably a long time, and it wasn't even my idea, so I can't even take credit for that one. But you know, again, story time with Funtage. This was a time where I was just like, we'll do some story times. And, you know, I scrapped this series because I was like, hey, my life's boring. Nobody gives a shit what I'm doing in my real life. They just want to see me play games. Just scrap that idea. Boom, out the window. Crumbled up that sheet of paper and fucking tossed it, right? And it did pretty well. 185 views. You know, this was super early in my YouTube days, so it was really well. It's doing really well for its time, and it did really good for its time. You know, all these videos that all these videos, all these series, everything on this channel has had an overthought to it. Well, I can't even say except the Twitch highlights, because I've thought of that idea before, but I just thought it was dumb because it was already recycled content, essentially. So every single video on my channel has had an overthought behavior to it, where I was like, hey, something or another isn't going to go right with this video. People aren't going to be entertained by this video. Just don't do it. Or, you know, this series sounds really fun, but, you know, maybe they just want to play the campaign for themselves. Boom, crumbled paper, tossed out the window. It's just so toxic, and I really don't know what to say anymore. I'm just kind of rambling on, but that's the main point of this video. And although there really wasn't a point to this video, that was the point of the video. So I think that's about all I have to say for now. I'm gonna go struggle to edit this together because I rambled on so much and probably restated everything 1,000 times. But either way, thank you guys for watching. If this video helped you in any way, hopefully it did. I'm hoping it helps me break out of this dumb, stupid, fucking overthinking phase or whatever I'm in, this content creation rut or whatever you want to call it. I hope it helps me. I hope it helps you. I hope it helps both of us. I hope it helps all of us who stumble across this video. It's dumb. I'm not even gonna ask for likes, comments, and subscribes because, you know, I just really want this video to have an impact. I don't care how well it performs. I just want to get this video out, and I hope it helps somebody. Whether it's me, whether it's you, whether it's a bunch of people that watch this video, I just want it to help somebody. So thank you for watching, and yeah, till next time, stay fun. Peace.